everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be solving the October-November 2022 paper 0610 variant 2-1 for the Biology IGCSE question paper. Now, this is the most recent paper which has been released, so let's get right to it. Question number 1. Which process provides an organism with the raw materials needed for tissue repair? Option A, excretion. Option B, growth. Option C, nutrition. And option D, respiration. Now, in option A, excretion is the removal of waste materials in the body, so it does not really provide raw materials, so we can rule out option A. Option B, growth. Growth is what occurs after the tissues grow, but over here we're asked for tissue repair. So C, nutrition. Yes, by eating we provide the raw materials for the cells to repair tissues through mitosis. D, respiration. Respiration doesn't really provide raw materials for tissue repair. So the correct option for this one would be C, which is nutrition. Let's move on to question number 2. Which name is given to a group of individuals that can reproduce to produce a fertile offspring? A, genus. B, kingdom. C, species. And D, organ system. Now, genus shares the same ancestor but does not produce a fertile offspring. A kingdom is a group of a particular type of organism. And C, a species in the binomial system is what is used to say that it can produce a fertile offspring. So our correct option will be C, a species. Well, we can completely rule out D because it makes absolutely no sense. It has no relation with the question whatsoever. Question number 3. Root hair cells are found on plant roots. Which feature is present in a root hair cell but not in a sperm cell? Now, animal cells do have a cell membrane, so it's not A. Remember, it says not and it is in bold, so read that carefully. B, cell wall. We all know that animal cells do not have a cell wall, so B should be the correct answer. Of course, sperm cells do not carry chloroplasts because they're animal cells and they do not photosynthesize. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is there both in the root cell and in the sperm cell. So our correct option would be B, which is cell wall. Question number 4. The diagram shows a cross-section of parts of a leaf. Which type of cell carries out the most photosynthesis? Now, you should be familiar with the structure of a leaf cell, the cross-section, and you should be knowing that the correct answer is A. That's because most of the chloroplasts are present in the palisade mesophyll layer, which is A. Even if you don't know the answer to this, you can actually observe the diagram for any question and imply what it means. For example, we know that chloroplasts carry out photosynthesis, and over here there are a lot of chloroplasts. So the option is A, which is, it's A. 5. Some examples of substances moving across membranes are listed. Glucose molecules into the epithelium that lines the small intestine. Okay. Nitrate ions from a dilute solution in soil to a more concentrated solution in root hair cells. 3. Water molecules from mesophyll cells into the air spaces of a leaf. Now let's carefully observe this question. For oxygen to be present, 1, it definitely needs oxygen. 2, nitrate ions from a dilute solution into soil or more concentrated solution in root hair cells. Why is this? Think about it. Now, this is because both 1 and 2 is due to active transport, whereas 3 is due to diffusion. Active transport needs energy from respiration, hence it needs oxygen to be present. So the correct answer would be B, 1 and 2 only. Now remember, if you did not understand any of the explanations I've given, you can put it down in the comment section below and I promise you I will answer it. Question number 6. The graph shows how the Turgor pressure inside a plant cell varies when the cell is placed in external solutions of different concentration. What is the state at point X? We can see that the Turgor pressure inside the cell has reduced when the concentration of the external solution is increasing. Okay, so we need to make sure that the options are, both the parts of the options are right. It has gained water and is flaccid. Now, you should rule this option out immediately without even if you don't know what the answer is, because the cell cannot become flaccid if it has gained water. It has gained water and is turgid, that can be B. It has lost water and is flaccid, can be C. It has lost water and is turgid, again that's not possible. Now B, it has gained water and is turgid. Now we can see that the Turgor pressure is reducing, so you can immediately rule out option B. And the correct option is C. It has lost water and is flaccid. Question number 7. The diagram shows a length of DNA. What is the sequence of bases in the unlabeled strand of DNA starting from the top of the diagram? Okay. Now, I will give you a simple way of remembering the combination of bases. It's called GCAT. GCAT. G goes with C and A goes with T. So there's A over here, so it goes with T. So it can only be option number B, but just to be sure, GCAT. So TA, there we go. So option is B. Question number 8. Amylase and pepsin are digestive enzymes. The shapes of their active sites are different. What causes the difference in the shapes of the active sites? They are produced by different parts of the digestive system, which is true, right? But it's not right. They have different pH ranges, which is correct, but that does not answer the question of the active sites being different. They contain different sequences of amino acids. That would be the correct answer because the way the amino acids are coded, or the way that the DNA is mentioned in the cell, is why an organism becomes into something different. Even you as a human are coded because of many amino acids. Hence, the correct option would be C. Question number 9. The rate of an enzyme control reaction decreases when the temperature falls below the optimum. Some possible reasons why it slows down are listed. The enzyme molecules are denatured. No, that's not true. If its temperature is reduced, it will not denature. The molecules have less kinetic energy, and that is correct. So it does not collide with the active site that often. The shapes of the substrate molecules are changed. Now, that is not correct because the temperature is not increasing, so it will not collide with the active site that often. So it's not 3. And 4, there are less frequent collisions between molecules. That is the correct option, and hence D will be your correct answer. Question number 10. Which description of an enzyme catalyzed reaction is correct? Okay, let's take a look at this. The structure binds to an enzyme with the same shape and a product is formed. The product binds to an enzyme. Well, that's incorrect, so we can just rule that out. The product binds to an enzyme. No, that's wrong. The substrate binds to an enzyme. Yes, the correct answer is D. Question number 11. 4 test tubes are set up as shown. The test tubes are kept at 20 degrees Celsius in a water bath in the light for 2 hours. In which test tube does the hydrogen carbonate indicator turn yellow? Now it's going to be B. Question number 12. The substances listed are found in the leaf of a plant. Which substance is obtained from the soil? It's D. Glucose is made in the plant, chlorophyll is present in the plant, carbon dioxide is obtained from the air. So D, mineral ions will be our correct answer. Question number 13. The cholera bacterium produces toxins that cause chloride ions to be secreted into the small intestine. What is the immediate effect of this on the water potential of blood in the intestinal capillaries and on the water potential of the contents of the small intestine? Now, the water potential in the blood capillaries will be raised and the contents of the small intestine will be lowered. So our correct option will be C. 14. The graph shows the concentration of maltose in different parts of the alimentary canal. What causes the change in the concentration at X? Absorption of maltose? No. Action of amylase? Well, no. Action of maltase? Yes, that is the correct answer because maltase is the enzyme which is used to break down the substrate maltose. Question number 15. The diagram shows a bean seedling soon after it has been germinated. Where is most of the water absorbed? The correct answer is C because it has a large surface area over here. 16. The scientists are investigating the movement of substances in a plant. They cut a ring of tissue from the stem. Okay, removing the tissue removes some of the transport vessels found around the edge of the stem. Now, what are the transport vessels? You should ask this question to yourself. Now, I know that it's phloem, but do you? If you do not, go back and read the textbook because this is a very important concept which can be quizzed in multiple ways. A few days later, they noticed a swelling above the area where the tissue has been removed. Okay. What causes the swelling? A phloem vessels have been removed and sucrose cannot move to the sink. Yes, that is correct. Phloem vessels have been removed and sucrose cannot move to the source. No, that's incorrect. Now, xylem vessels and xylem vessels are not affected at all, so the correct option is A. Question number 17. The diagram shows the outside of a human heart. Which structure is the coronary artery? Now, A is the superior vena cava. B is the aorta, C is the pulmonary artery, so D has to be the coronary artery. So 17, D. 18, what happens in the heart when blood flows from the atria to the ventricles? Atrial muscles contract, okay, so it can either be A or B. Atrioventricular valves would open and ventricular muscles will relax. So the correct option is B. 19. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. Campylobacter is a bacterium that can cause food poisoning. Which word describes Campylobacter? 8. So the correct option would be C. Pathogen. 20. What is the approximate percentage of oxygen in expired air? Now the correct option for this is C, which is 16%. And and 21, the correct option is D. Now this is all I'm going to be solving for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any video requests on any paper, science, math, language, anything you want me to solve, I can do it for you. Just leave it down in the comments. Thank you so much.